Hey, well, speaking of Warzone, and we just did a whole thing breaking down our first starts on the multiplayer and the zombie side of things. Method, Shotzi, and Kenny were all at the Black Ops 6 event, the COD Next event that's happening, and they went on Warzone. And you never know, maybe if the bag is big enough, they'd switch over to Warzone Pros because apparently they got it. He don't need help. He's him. Dan, are you here? So this is already the new map. This is Area 99. This spot hit down here in the bottom left corner, pods, just gives me Apex Legends vibes. When I see that, when I see this down here, I just think Apex Legends. But, yeah, so one has an orange vest and he's just like right past him twice. Ah, Shotzi's got to be huge. Is he saying keep? Who's barking? Already, I'm really liking just once more the aesthetics, the way this game looks. I mean, it's COD, right? So COD has a very certain look to it. It's kind of always the same, but so what I guess I mean by it is like the internal lighting in the buildings. It's bright blue skies outside. Even though it's like a kind of desert-y, which I'm not a big fan of, I'd like to see a little bit more green. There's still a variety of colors, whether it be the red underneath Zinni's feet, the yellow and the green on the buildings. Like the ground may be brown, but everything else has like plenty of colors. We gotta remember these guys are also at like a live LAN event, so Zindy's playing next to a dude who's probably just going off and playing with his own amigos, doing his own things on his own stream. There's a whole like 2 teams up here. Oh yeah, throw that shit down on them. A light machine gun, 100. Yo, did you see that little lean there, the animation? I personally love the idea when you're like, you'll see when Zinni is lined up against the building and he's a little closer and he's not doing these wide swings, your character will actually like lean and come back. So shouldering in this game, I think is going to cause like a snap shooting element that is very reminiscent to anybody who plays paintball. I think it's going to create like a snap shooting effect. Instead of making these big swings, like watch when he's like lined up against something, the character itself would naturally line up. So the XM4 now is a light machine gun, an LMG version of it. Kind of lit. You see what I mean? You see that little tilt right there? Oh, did you see that extreme lateral movement? It's so nice because right now when you're playing COD, the next time you play, if you haven't noticed this, when you're running, you could take your left analog stick and move left or right a little bit, and it's not going to move. Your character's just going to go completely straight. This omnidirectional movement, you're going to be able to actually have a lot more freedom in how you maneuver. And even though I'm not like cracked like Shotzi, my gameplay is definitely a lot more movement based than it is just sitting and holding corners. Okay, so if you saw Methods just got on top of that vent and the smoke on top of him kind of hurt him. So the map's a little interactive like that.
He's cracked.
Nice. That must be a dev. They have cash for loadout too. But these guys definitely don't know that. Ooh, so the gas is blue instead of like pink? Is that what I'm saying? Or is that like a visual choice? Oh, J.O. Joe Woe is no mo! Dude, this is a custom lobby. People are saying they're playing against Dev. That's Joe Woe he just slammed. People need to put respect on Zenny, man. This guy literally played in the CDL for so many seasons, and it may have not been sure. He may not have been the number one player, multiple times in a row. But homie definitely knows how to play COD the right way. And even in the CDL, if he was like, what's frustrating is like not everyone could be number one. There's 42 people or X amount of people in the league. Only one could be number one. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the league. Like if you're the 8th best player in the game that year, think about how many people play Call of Duty, how many people compete in Call of Duty, do online wagers, all of that shit, and you're the 8th best one. Bro, you gotta put a little respect on the name, you know? Like I don't understand. Oh, look at that movement. Zenny, he's like, I don't say he retired early, but he definitely retired like a few years early. He still is good enough to compete. That this is making him so fucking happy right now playing with Kenny and Shotzi, just sweating his dick off. Zenny's just, damn, he's good. It's like he played pro. XM4, huh? Man, the XM4 is just tried and true in all of these games. I can't even hear Kenny. Dude, this like movement is beautiful. How fast he's going left and right. Oh! He's so nonchalant about it. I thought he got stuck. That's Sage? They just killed Sage? To the left? Who's that? Ziggy? I don't know who Zigguera is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, talk your shit, Ziddy. Talk your shit, Ziddy. Good for you, Zen. Like, legitimately. Happy for you, brother. Aiden. Oh, bro, that's my man. Aiden and Adrian. Well, I don't really fuck with Adrian like that, but Aiden is the dog. Aiden is that dog. I mean, we could also glaze Shotzi on, like, if I'm saying how good Zinni is, like, Shotzi is, an echelon above. This guy's a world championship winner in Halo and in Call of Duty. And the beautiful thing is Shotzi's still young. Shotzi still has so much more left in his career. Like, legitimately another 5 to 10 years. Maybe 10 is excessive, but 5 years? That's crazy. That's a lot of titles. And then that's not even saying, like, 5 he's done. That's 5 and he's starting to think about, like, damn. But then again, I don't know what esports is going to be in 5 years. Oh, Joe, whoa. See, this area, you can't tell me that this doesn't remind you of Apex. Apex Legends, like, the roundness in some of these bunkers in Apex. Like, no way, right? Has to be. I've also never seen anything like this IRL. Yo, this lobby just got fried. What the freak? You got 2 to the right and 1 to the left.
Wait, from where? Oh, it's that guy. I think he's in the roof. You have a cluster him?
So they saw the 2 and the 1. Yeah, throw a cluster on it. Yeah, I'm throwing that shit.
I hit him a couple times.
Yeah, he's done. Iceman. Oh, later, Isaac. Oh, he almost ripped Zinni. See, that's so smart of them to realize, like, what the situation is. They popped the UAV. They saw 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and they said, yo, let's single this guy out real quick. That's the play. It's 2-on-1. You gotta force the island, or really 3-on-1 if you do it right, and then it leaves it down to a 3-on-2. Now is it just one?
His teammates
No,
are
it's
back,
two. Probably got bought back.
How?
Oh my God, oh, Zinni! Oh my God, Meth is just shit on him. Oh my God. Oh my God, Shotzi, you are such a troll.
Yeah. Wait, take him hostage. Take him hostage. Take him hostage.
Please.
He just res. Yo, kill him. Kill him.
Who is that, Isaac?
It is.
I
Take him hostage. We just gather around.
can make a TikTok out of this. Shotzi's over here looking for content. What a professional. What a professional.
Happy New Year. I mean, well, 'cause the hostage thing is new.
He said mid.
Yeah, but you haven't done it to Joe while at the end of a Warzone game. Stun him.
He got him. I can't believe. Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. That's so disrespectful. You know, but hey, if the bag is right, you know, he'd come over. They may come over and play some Warzone tournaments.
Warzone cats. That is hilarious.
Yo, 42 trio, 10, 18, 14. Oh my gosh. I mean, and look at Kenny. Kenny and Zinni were pretty much trading on that. Shotzi was just going insane.
Let's go, man.
Yo,
Let's go.
that I have to say, and they look like they're having a good old time. 31 gigabyte update? Wait, there's a 30 gigabyte update for today? Why is there a 30 gig update?